about connecting with like-minded people that really have a genuine desire to really see people win in life. And guys, moving forward, hopefully these moments that we spend together can add value to your life, your career, and your business. So, guys, I just want to talk to you guys about 2020 as we are getting ready to actually go into a brand new decade. As we are approaching, I believe in the next 67 to 70 days, we're going to be entering into not just another year, but actually a whole new decade. So we cannot any longer do business as usual because everything that we know is changing. Who would have ever thought that you could literally transfer money from one phone to the next? Cash App. Who would have ever thought that you can send and receive money through PayPal? I mean, I was the other day I was with a brother and he paid for his Popeyes meal with Apple Pay. I was like, bro. So technology and innovation is advancing at an all-time high. Technology and innovation is advancing at such an all-time high. And a lot of times I'll talk with the Uber community, the Lyft community, the taxi industry, and a lot of the taxis, this is a reason why I'm saying this, a lot of the taxi industry feels some kind of way because it wasn't that driving was a new concept. Uber became extremely innovative because of technology and because of innovation. And they say, you know what, let's go ahead and use a old concept and let's just upgrade it digitally, incorporate it with technology and connect it to an Android and an iPhone. And we can provide people more convenience and customer service. So what am I saying? A lot of you that are listening to this video, maybe you may be in a comfortable place in your life, in your walk with God, or you may be in a good place in your life financially. But what I want to encourage you guys to do is to actually have a system update. A system update simply means, I told a brother the other day, I said every amount of money that you have earned up to now has been based on the knowledge and the information that you've had up to now. I said, if you expect to grow emotionally, financially, spiritually, there's levels of information that you have to be open to hear, all right, and open to receive. So, ladies and gentlemen, actually, a little over a year and 6 months ago, I got introduced to trading. For those of y'all that see my T-shirt, Pips Pay My Bills. You'll learn a little bit more about what Pips are once we um, work together on this project. The foreign exchange market in the cryptocurrency world is literally innovation that is literally taking over the way we do money. So, guys, I want to encourage you that if you desire, to become financially independent, I've been an entrepreneur for several years. I've been full time for almost 2 years, and that process is tedious sometimes. The daily grind, the daily consistency. But the thing that I love about it is the fact that I'm able to build new habits. I'm able to discover who Carl really is. I'm really able to identify my strengths and my weaknesses. And for those of you that are entrepreneurs out there, um, we all understand that every day in business may not always be a good day according to what we see, but it is always a good day because you're always planting seeds. And sometimes when you're building your business or you're building your brand, it's those moments where you feel like people aren't watching, that people really are watching. Developing that muscle of consistency is what I actually love about being in business for myself. My mother and father, my mother is a nurse by profession. My father is a former welder by trade. So I come from a working class family, and I don't really know of too many people within my family that actually are full-time entrepreneurs other than myself and my uncle. But I'm telling you, it is so rewarding when you can actually serve and really, really genuinely help people. And as an entrepreneur, you want to make sure that the services that you're providing are actually giving people value. When your services are giving people value, people want to work with you all the time. People want to do business with you all the time, as long as you're giving value. When you're no longer giving value, you become irrelevant, and eventually you become obsolete. See, that's what happened with the taxi industry. At one point maybe they were giving value, but when someone comes along with a more excellent way of handling business, then you can be, if you're not willing to adjust with the times. This is what I want to talk about. Excuse me. If you're not willing to adjust with the times, your business can become obsolete. Your idea can become irrelevant. So how do we remain relevant in 2019 as we're getting ready to approach 2020? You can remain relevant as long as you stay up to date with new innovation. Guys, I'm always asking God to open up my mind, open up my heart, open up my spirit. Lord, show me what I need to do to stay current so that I can really help my community. See, it doesn't really matter how much information you know. If the people that you're talking to, if you cannot relate to them, if they cannot feel your genuine passion, it's already said, guys, that people really do not care how much you know until they really actually know how much you care. And a lot of you that are watching me, maybe you've been seeing me on social media posting about Forex, posting about cryptocurrency, and you really haven't had an opportunity to get to really know the man behind the social media posts. Guys, I genuinely want to see people win. It breaks my heart when I see a black man, all right? Because, I want to talk to the brothers for a second. It breaks my heart when I see a black brother. I was talking with a brother earlier today, and he was just saying how he's tired of working. And, of course, everybody says that when you approach them with something that can change your life. In the moment, the emotion is, okay, I realize I'm not where I'm supposed to be, and I'm 30, 40, 50, 60 years old. And because we're talking in the moment of me realizing where I need to be, I don't know if maybe out of guilt or maybe just because it sounds good, I begin to say things like, man, I don't like being in this place in my life. But the challenge becomes is when it's time for you to make a decision, and when it's time for you to apply the necessary effort to change, most people give up because it's easy. It's easy. It's easy to continue to build someone's vision. It's easy to become caught up in the system of a 9 to 5. And I'm not knocking a 9 to 5. For years, I worked a traditional job. And I was a great employee. Every job that I had, I did my level best. All right. But one thing I began to realize is, Carl, like, bro, like, yo, no matter how long you work, no matter how much you grind, no matter how early you come, how late you stay, at the end of the day, bruh, that job is theirs. So if you don't begin to learn and begin to grow and develop, you will be in your 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s and getting to a point realizing, man, I would have been better off betting on myself. And I want to share this, that the reason why many of you are not entrepreneurs full time, or even starting the process and maybe going part time to full time, is because you would rather be hired by the person that was willing to get their idea out there. You would rather be hired. I want you to think about this. You would rather be hired by the person that was willing to take the risk to get their idea out there versus bet on yourself. All right. And if you have to work a job in the meantime, you do what you need to do. But sometimes we'll work our jobs 8 to 10 hours a day. And then when we get off of our job, our business or our idea, our book, our film, our music album, whatever we claim we're passionate about, sometimes it gets the crumbs. It gets the crumbs of our evening. And then when the business doesn't yield the results that you want, you say things like, it's not my season to leave my job right now, or, it's just not my season. Well, it's never going to be your season to transition to be full-time entrepreneur if you continue to make those kind of excuses. And what begins to happen is those excuses begin to compound, they begin to compound, they begin to compound. Before you know it, it's 2023, and not only financially are you still at the same place, but your idea has not even grown. So I want to encourage you that if you are still working a 9 to 5, thank God it's an honest living. A lot of people wish they could have a job, right? But the reality is this: as you are building your CEO's vision, the company that you're working for, make sure that you're building your vision. Drip Nation Investors is the name of my company, Drip Nation Investors. And Drip Nation Investors, we teach people how to be enriched, empowered, and educated. Drip Nation Investors, we provide mentorship, we provide coaching, we provide personal development. Guys, I'm not just another entrepreneur, I'm a personal development coach. And it's my love and desire. Guys, I could literally sit down with anyone, as long as they're speaking positive, because I don't do negative confessions. I have very short patience for speaking things that are negative, because those words begin to paint pictures, and those words begin to implant seeds that can grow if we're not careful. So, and listen, I'll help anybody, but you got to have the right words coming out of your mouth. You got to at least be positive, right? So a lot of times, guys, we settle because we don't have people in our life that can help place a healthy demand, not being pushy, not being over the top, or like over extra. But no, we need brothers and sisters in our life that will say, sis, you said you was going to write the book 6 months ago. Bro, you said you was going to get your license 90 days ago. What's up? So accountability is not being pushy. Accountability, healthy accountability creates productivity. See, most times in life, and I wish I had my board here, I don't have it beside me, but most times in life, we either don't hit the goal or the target. I think it's okay, baby, because I don't, I would have to erase all that. I'll do that tomorrow. Most of the times we don't hit our goal because we don't usually set the target high enough. We don't usually set the target high enough. So when we don't hit it, we say, maybe next time, or, maybe next year, or maybe next month. No, as an entrepreneur, and even as a person in life, you want to write down your goals. You want to give your goals dates. You want to give it a time. My name is Carl Wilkins, and I am so happy and grateful now that I earn $1 million a month. My name is Carl Wilkins, and I am so happy and grateful that I earn $1 million a month. See, if you don't begin to confess it and then believe it in your heart, anybody can come to you and tell you, man, there's no way possible that you can earn $1 million a month. That's because you don't have my vision. And that's because you don't have a strategy to bring it to pass. See, it's one thing to confess. It's another thing to believe. See, everything that we desire in life, it starts in the realm of the supernatural. Thoughts, ideas, and concepts start from a spiritual place. All right? It first starts in your mind. Like, man, I would love to be married. Or, man, I would love to get a new home. Or, man, I would love to get a new car. Or, man, you know what? I would love to really get into the gym and take care of my health. It starts with a thought before it ever becomes an outward expression of manifestation. See, I want to encourage you to take your thoughts, to take your ideas from thoughts to belief to confession. Thoughts, believe it in your heart, and begin to confess it every day. And guess what? When you begin to confess it every day, then what you need is an actual strategy to help it come to pass. So one of the vehicles and one of the strategies that has greatly helped my family and I, we have learned how to trade foreign currency and cryptocurrency. Trading is just a vehicle to fund any projects that I have. So if you're an entrepreneur and you want to open up a gym or you want to pay off your church, you can do it through Forex trading. I want you to actually go to our website. Go to dripnationmovement.com. Dripnationmovement.com. If you desire to have the proper vehicle to accomplish those goals and dreams financially, there's actually a young lady out of the Dallas, Texas area that got started trading with us, and she took a $40 account, a $40 account from $40 to $1,000 her first day. All right. And of course, past results don't guarantee future profits, but it is possible, right? And then she was able to, in totality, to grow her $40 account to 1.3 million in 8 months. See, you see how you guys, your thoughts right there? Oh, I don't think that's real. I don't think that's true. Whether you see the value or believe that it's possible, people are doing it all around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, trading Forex and cryptocurrency, guys, is an opportunity that here at Drip Nation Investors, we're going to provide you the education. So if you're an entrepreneur and you're watching me, if you're a business owner, thanks, bro, sis. We're family because we're all entrepreneurs. We're all out here making things happen for our family. But I want to encourage you that one thing entrepreneurs know how to do, we know how to get out here and hustle and get it done. One thing we know how to do, we know how to get out here and grind, and nobody's gonna tell me no. I'm not gonna take no for an option. I'm gonna make it happen. But it gets to a point. It gets to a point that you have to realize that no matter how much you earn income, you got to find a way, and you have to find a vehicle where and you can learn to begin to multiply money. So Drip Nation investors, go to our website, dripnationmovement.com, dripnationmovement.com. You can go to our website and actually fill out the information form. And for those of you that would like to learn, Carl, I'm definitely down with learning how to trade. I've been hearing about Bitcoin. I've been hearing about cryptocurrency. Perhaps maybe you're working a 9 to 5 and maybe the hours are demanding, and maybe you're not getting the money that you feel you deserve. We want to teach you how to trade, and we're actually going to show you how to do it actually on your cell phone. So you don't have to have any knowledge about the market. Our program is extremely comprehensive. A child, literally my daughter, who's 6 years old, Symphony, this summer, her mother and I helped her download her trading app on her phone. And her first trade in the market, my daughter, Symphony, who's 6, she'll be 7 July next year. And our youngest baby, Harmony, will be 2 in a couple weeks. And Symphony, on her first trade, she made $6.21 on her first trade, and she's a baby. Thank you, Angela, for correcting me. $21. $21. $21. I have been corrected by the boss lady. Thank you, baby. $21 on her first trade. Y'all probably hear the kids in the background. Listen, I'm a real entrepreneur. Listen, my kids, I will never allow my babies to say I don't have time to come on the Facebook Live and talk to my family here. But anyway, hopefully they get situated soon. But guys, I want you guys to know that we're here to support you. If you desire to learn how to trade, hit us up, dripnationmovement.com. There's no pressure. We're going to provide you the information, and whatever you decide to do, we Gucci, we cool. I just want to see people win. It bothers me when people are saying statements like, I don't have enough money. No, there's more than enough money. There's over $7 trillion in the Forex market, and cryptocurrency combined over $7 trillion in the financial world. So there's no shortage of money. There may be a shortage of information towards maybe an individual, and maybe you don't have the knowledge to access it, but there's plenty of money that is available. So we want to provide you the access to learn how to trade. So go to dripnationmovement.com, fill out that interest form, and we will provide you some detailed information. As a matter of fact, tonight at 9 p.m., we're going to be having a private webinar with about 10 people. A private webinar, so seats are going fast. You can inbox me directly if you would like to hop on our online webinar tonight at 9 p.m. Perhaps you say, you know what, I've been hearing about cryptocurrency. I've been seeing it on Instagram. I've been seeing it on Facebook. Carl, I just didn't know if it was real. I didn't know if it was a scam. I didn't know if somebody was trying to take my money. Listen, it's okay. Most people that I talk to have that philosophy, even though it's not right, because we only know what we've been taught. So if I tell you all your life, get a job, get a job, get a job, go to school, get a job, and do that. If that's, there's nothing wrong with having foundation. You need to understand foundation, because if you can't learn how to become a good employee, how in the world are you going to be able to run a Fortune 500 company? You can't even show up to work on time. So we're not saying not to work a 9 to 5, but what we're saying is this, is that the 9 to 5 mentality doesn't require a lot of creativity. It doesn't really require you to use the genius that God put on the inside of you. All right. So I think a lot of you are just suppressing this genius. You know, man, you can feel it. You be at work like, I got this idea. Ooh, but I don't get off to 5. Oh, I got this idea. But you clocked in. Oh, I got this idea. But you can't go nowhere. Oh, I have this idea. But you know what? I'm going to get back with you because I got to be to work on Monday. That's the stuff I'm talking about. See, I may not be talking to everybody, but I got some entrepreneurs on this call that said, Carl, you are talking to me. God has been dealing with me. I've been feeling it in my heart and in my spirit that it's time for me to make a change. Now, your change must be done through transition. Okay. So don't take what I'm saying literally and leave your job tomorrow. This is not what I'm saying. Right. What I'm saying is you need to be working on your dream while you're still working there. Because if you never work on your dream while building someone else's, you will end up having not a dream. Because before you know it, you 40, 50, and you're 100 years old, and you have no energy, you have no momentum. You listen, there's nothing wrong with becoming older, because when you become older, you become wiser, right? But you just don't have the drive maybe that you would when you was in your 30s, 40s, and 50s. And I see even some spunky 60 and 70-year-olds. But by the time you 80, you're slowing down, right? So I want to encourage you that if you want to learn how to trade in the market, then the first thing to become wealthy, you at least have to be willing. You have to be willing to want to learn. You have to be willing to want to learn. You can't keep saying, oh, I don't know how to trade. What is Forex? What is cryptocurrency? It's a scam. All that is the reason why the 1% are already making money in it. Think about it. 1% of the whole world. There's about 7 billion people in the earth. 7 billion. 1% of the world are investor minded. 1%. Bruh, that's nothing. So only 7 million people are investor minded out of the whole entire universe. Why is that? Because about 98% of people are programmed to believe it's a scam. So this is what I tell people when they say trading is not real, it's a pyramid scheme, the white people, the red man, the pink and the yellow man trying to take my money. All that broke conversation is foolishness. It's not a scam. People are making money every day. As a matter of fact, your bank, every time you put your money in the bank, what do you think your bank does with your money? Your bank takes your money and grows it in the market. Drip Nation Investors is the name of me and my wife's company. We're the CEO and founders. I want you to go to that interest form and put in your information. Go to dripnationmovement.com. And for those of you that want to learn how to trade, we're going to get in contact with you. If you have an interest in learning how to trade, I want you to reach out. We want to see you win. If your desire is to open up a group home, we want to help you learn how to trade so that you can have the funding to make that happen. You know, many of you desire to do everything in your heart for missions and maybe for the ministry, but you can't do that with not a vehicle for financing. So Guys, again, my name is Carl Wilkins. I'm going to be coming here daily moving forward just to share my heart with you guys. I want to have more content, more information, but I just wanted to come on the broadcast to let you guys know that I love each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. And I want to see everybody learn the skill set of trading Forex and cryptocurrency. Because I believe, irregardless if it's your passion, ooh, I don't really want to learn how to trade because my passion is real estate, and I don't really want to know how to trade because my passion is this, and I don't really have time. Everybody needs to learn how to do this skill set. Maybe you may not be great at talking to people, but if you can download an app on your phone and begin making profits on your cell phone, then I believe that a lot of stress levels in your home can be down. Because one of the leading causes to marriage is not infidelity. It's not having sex outside of marriage. The number one is money. Number one reason for crime, it's money. People are doing things to get what? Money. So you becoming wealthy is not, oh man, Carl's talking about money, 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 money. Listen, man, change that mindset right there. Because at the end of the day, you becoming wealthy has nothing to do with you. Because right now, you may be comfortable, and as this is being shared all around the world, you may be comfortable with your income. Thank God you're able to take care of all your needs for your family. But you becoming wealthy doesn't have anything to do with your last name. It has everything to do. It has everything to do with generations, families, countries, global missions. I mean, can you imagine being able to be in a position as you learn how to trade, being able to be in a position that at the moment of a natural disaster, okay, how much is it? Come on, can you dream? That's how I think. Can you imagine at the moment's notice you hear about a devastation? You know what, baby? Let's go ahead and write them a check for $300 million. Can you imagine being in that place, being in that position, and not having to ask your wife? Because guess what? For you to learn how to trade, it only costs $225. We provide you all the education, all the mentorship, all the coaching via, we have all of our classes are actually online. You get full access for $225. Don't allow that to stop you from reaching out to us. Because if you're not in a position to spend $225 to learn a skill set that can make you a multimillionaire in a matter of a couple of years, you already have a financial problem. Because we're adults and don't have 225. It's okay. I've been there. Lost 2 cars of repossession. Had to different living situations. Listen, I've been there, done it, can write a whole book on it. But no matter what I was going through financially, I never allowed it to make me make a decision based on where I was. See, some of us, we make decisions. Well, I really can't go into real estate because I don't have money, or I really can't start learning how to trade Forex because I don't really have the money. And then it takes money to make money. I don't really have the money. Listen, figure it out. The fact that you don't have should give you drive and hustle to figure it out, if that makes sense. Knowing that this industry can potentially erase every financial concern in your life. Who would allow 225 to hold them back? I don't know anyone. So guys, I want you to go to dripnationmovement.com and I want you to fill out the interest form, and we want to get back with you in a timely fashion. Please forgive us. We are actually, me and my wife, we're actually just responding back to several hundred followers. I mean, literally, our inbox has been blowing up because people are starting to realize that, bro, like no matter how much I work, no matter how hard I work for money, if money's not working for me, I'm tripping. I'm working backwards. If money is not working for me, I'm literally working myself into a grave. So, again, my name is Carl Wilkins, guys. I'm going to be coming here on the broadcast daily, so you can submit your inquiries, questions. You can inbox me, maybe a topic you want me to discuss on the next broadcast. Um, yeah. So, guys, thank you all so much for tuning in. And remember, again, go to dripnationmovement.com, dripnationmovement.com. Fill out the interest form if you desire to learn how to trade Forex and cryptocurrency. Go to my website, dripnationmovement.com, as well in terms of announcements. On November 9th, we will be having one of the largest conferences here in the Virginia area, called the Men Who Trade Conference. The Men Who Trade Conference on Saturday, November 9th, 2019 at 1 p.m. Our guest speaker, Mr. Andre Beffley, will be our guest speaker. Dre will be flying in all the way from Atlanta, Georgia, and he has actually earned well over seven figures in income. And amongst the monetary, Dre is a real, genuine brother, and he knows how much I love him and his wife, Dr. China. And I definitely hope and pray that you guys get your tickets for the Men Who Trade Conference. We're going to be teaching you how to become an entrepreneur. My topic of discussion will be what a man wants. Hey, what a man wants. A man wants God. He should want God. A man wants God. All right. A man wants family. All right. A man wants sex. Right. A man wants loyalty, and a man wants honesty. So I'm actually going to be touching on that segment at the conference, and then my boy Dre is going to break down how you can literally learn how to trade in the market, and he's going to be talking to the heart of every man that attends this conference. So if you desire to become an entrepreneur, to grow in personal development, or because guess what, even if you feel like you've grown to a certain point, we always need next level of mentorship. Listen, man, I don't care how much money you make. I don't care how many people follow you. Every mentor needs a mentor. Every coach needs a coach. All right. So, and also, if you desire, on the 9th of November 2019 at 1 o'clock, we're going to be in Virginia Beach, Virginia. That's 4986 Suite Number 1 Euclid Road, Virginia Beach, Virginia. 4986 Suite Number 1 Euclid Road, Virginia Beach, Virginia. 23462 for the Men Who Trade Conference. Get your tickets today. Go to Eventbrite. Go to Eventbrite. Yes, the tickets are $20. They're valued at $197 a piece, but we wanted to make it affordable for every person to attend. This is open to every man, and also women are welcome. As a matter of fact, women, send the fellas, send the fellas, send the fellas. The Men Who Trade Conference, Saturday, November 9th, 2019. If your man has ever expressed wanted to learn stocks, wanted to learn cryptocurrency, wanted to learn Bitcoin, you can kind of tell by their swag, they're investor minded. They want to be at this seminar. It's $20 per person to get in. We will have gift prizes, uh, giveaways, Drip Nation. Some of our apparel will actually be present for you to support the brand, the logo, and really the mission behind what Drip Nation is providing so many families all around the world, because we want to see families empowered, and we want to see them enriched and educated. So, guys, I will see you again tomorrow. Remember, tonight at 9 p.m., we do have a private webinar for those of you that would like to learn about trading. Tonight at 9 p.m., you can inbox me directly, and I'll get your contact information. To keep it simple, if you just go to the Drip Nation Movement website, Drip Nation, dripnationmovement.com, right, baby? dripnationmovement.com. Go to the website and fill out your interest form. You can keep it simple right there. You don't even have to inbox me. All right. dripnationmovement.com. We'll capture your information and we'll reach out to you, and we'll be able to talk further. So, guys, thank you so much for listening. Take care, and God bless you. Let's go. Hey, look, I want you to light up the chat. If you're watching me on a watch party, put a 444 if you love this information. Put a 444. You can put a 444. I'm doing one right now. Put a 444 in the chat if you enjoyed today's discussion. Put a 444 in the chat. Guys, enjoy your day. Go to dripnationmovement.com. dripnationmovement.com.